Hello Chocks and Chocettes, no number between, Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have the new Blue Riband Dark. Or basically Blue Riband Dark chocolate. Yeah, so very excited about this one. Yeah, they've been a while since they did a new Blue Riband. There was a cappuccino one not too long ago, and that was, well, maybe 2 or 3 years ago now actually, so it probably was quite a long time. But it was absolutely gorgeous, it was really nice, and I quite like Blue Ribands generally, but that was even more amazing than the regular one. Quite a basic sort of chocolate bar as well, more of like a snack bar you get for, you know, for lunch boxes and things for kids. But yeah, very nice. And this is obviously the dark chocolate version as well. So yeah, so you can see there. So very excited. So you can see inside there as well. It's all dark chocolate, all in the middle of the wafer separations as well. So yes, before I go on, I've done about 360, almost 370 reviews now. So in this corner there'll be a link to a playlist of all of them. So after you've liked this video and subscribed to my channel, hopefully you will, yeah, go check out the rest of them as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy those as well. And I've got a YouTube member program and a Patreon as well. And again, in this corner, or down below, or wherever, or both, there'll be a link to those as well. And of course, I've also got a Discord community channel going on as well. So if you want to come and chat to me and recommend chocolate to me in person, or send me some photos of the chocolates you've discovered or whatever, then that's the place to do it. So yeah, the links are all in the description, so go check them out. Okay, on to the review. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this one. So basically it's you can probably tell, but it's a very light, this is very light, this doesn't weigh much at all. There's 8 bars in here, it says, it's very light indeed. Yeah, basically it's sort of like a chocolate covered wafer layers that are all interspersed with chocolate basically, so you can pretty much see there what it is really. So it's very light bar, it's just very much wafer. I'll say in this one it says, what's 8 crisp wafer biscuits covered in dark chocolate, 45%. Yes, there we go. Does it say the cocoa amount or anything? I don't think it does. Not that I can see anyway. So there we go. So yeah, very interesting, a very nice. Oh look, and it's got the Queen symbol as well. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, manufacturers of Nestlé products, Nestlé UK Limited, Gatwick. So there you go. You can see. You can actually read that one there. Usually do a dark chocolate, I've noticed. I think maybe the people who buy dark chocolate things usually a bit of an older demographic. So yeah, they include the Queen symbol quite prominently on those. Do on Bourneville and this, as I say, I'm sure. Well, they might do it on the regular Blue Ribands, but you know, I'm not sure. So I've got for calories per biscuit, 92 calories, 5.2 grams of fat, 2.8 of which are saturates. Yeah, so 92 calories, not too bad. Yeah, Blue Riband contains no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. Yes, you can get in touch with yeah, Nestlé if you want. And yeah, so there we go. Anything else interesting on it? Don't recycle, it says. I think that means this packet, not in general. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, there we go. Don't recycle. There we are. Yeah, so we are. So it looks very interesting. Very nice packaging. I like the sort of dark wrapper. Well, it's motif at the bottom and the red, sort of dark red there. It looks very nice. Scarlet, I think you'd probably say that was. Yeah. Got the Cocoa Plan, supporting farmers for better chocolate. Nestlé Cocoa Plan, registered trademark, works with UTZ to ensure a better future for cocoa farmers and even better chocolate for you. Learn more. www.nestlecocoplan.com. Yeah. So there we go. So you don't really see fair trade as much anymore. That fair trade symbol, do you? They seem to have their own take on it. I don't really know why that is. I don't know if fair trade's, well, I don't know if there's something wrong with it or something, but yeah. I'm assuming it's the one and the same, or maybe UTZ is fair trade now, I don't really know, but I'm assuming it's a good thing. The Nestlé symbol there, good food, good life, and it's got their usual like bird's nest thing. You don't really know what their logo is, but it's like a bird in a bird's nest with 2 chicks. Alright, well I think we should get into this and see what it's like, so yeah, let's give it an open, let's do it. Right, let's go, let's do these Blue Riband Dark and open then. Well, I guess there's the outer packaging first. There's usual flourishes on these, isn't there? I'm not sure what to make of this, I mean, you know, yeah. Basically the packet as a whole is about 24.5 centimetres, so we'll just open it up and see. Yeah, okay, so there's going to be flourishes on these as well, but they're going to be tightly packed in. So there's 8 of these, so 24.5 centimetres, and each one of these is about 2.5. Yeah, so what's the 25? Take away 5. Yeah, so not 2.5. Yeah, it's about 20 centimetres. So is that right? That doesn't sound right. 2.5 times 10, 25. Take away 5. What did I say the width was? 25.5. Yeah, so yeah, so basically lost 5.5 centimeters there, basically, off the length of the piece. So, because each one of these is 2.5 times 10 is 25, minus 2 of them, which is 5, so it's 20. So you get 8 of them there. Yeah, basically, and that's and then the whole thing itself is 25.5. So just 5.5 centimeters there. Yeah, which is quite a lot, isn't it? You know, it's like 2 bars worth, isn't it? Basically, each one's 2.5, so it's 2 bars you've lost. And there's only 6, that's a quarter. So there's only 8 of them, so you lost 2. So there's a quarter of the space you're missing there, basically, isn't it? So a quarter of this pack is basically dead space, you know what I mean? So yeah, we can probably prove that really, can't we, as well? And a quarter is quite a lot when you think about it, isn't it? You know. Let's just move the plate away. So there we go. Yeah, there's a quarter. Seems. I don't know if a quarter's quite true. I mean, it seems that doesn't seem to be a quarter, does it? But nonetheless, it's about 2 bars. I mean, it's not flattened, so I don't know. On paper, it's a quarter. Yeah, 2, 4. Well, you could technically. Well, yeah, I don't know. But you get the gist of it. It's at least 1 and almost 2 anyway. I think it's 2 on measurement, but obviously if it's not completely flat. This, if you flattened out completely, then I guess it would add up. But either way, the point is this much here missing, and I think that is probably. Let's see. Take it from that side, put it there. It's just about 2, isn't it? Just about. And you could probably manipulate it to be 2. But yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, okay, let's move these ones, well, let's do one side, it's back on the plate. Not really to one side. Alright, so yeah, we've got one of them here. So it's got the Queen symbol in prominent writing again. So there you go, so they really are making these dark chocolate products. You know, they really do emphasise this part, don't they? It's definitely, it doesn't need to be there, does it? And of course you've got the motif there. It's not quite as, well, it's not bad actually. Yeah, I think it's missing the actual image of the biscuit there, which is a bit of a shame. That does make the difference. Okay, now there are flourishes here, but I don't think, but they are squished tight, and I don't think the wrapper really, you know, this is obviously the edges are flattened here. I don't think the outer wrapper actually makes anything of those, so I don't think it's worth measuring that. I think it's fine. On the back it says, yeah, it gives you a crisp wafer biscuit covered in dark chocolate, 45%. Well, it didn't say 45 on the back, and they've got the Queen approves, as I say. Then when you flip the top up, it's just got the symbol to throw it away. Okay, let's give it an open then. So there we go, yes, this is what, very light bar, as I say. Nicely covered in chocolate though. No holes or anything like that. You can see the tyre tracks at the bottom. Possibly actually indented into the wafer. Anything else? Let's give it a bit of a snap. In fact, let's measure it first before we. So the width of this is about 2.2 centimeters. Height about 1.4, 1.5, and the length about 8.5, 8.6 maybe. So if we did say 2.5, so it's lost a couple of millimeters after the wrapper's gone as well. So I think we could definitely fit in 2 more then if we cater down to around 2 millimeters times 8, over a centimeter. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a bit of a snap. Oh wow, look at that. That looks really nice, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. That looks really nice. I mean, it's almost perfect as it looks on me. Just see if I can manoeuvre correctly. It's almost perfect how it looks on the front. I don't know if you can tell. I can make that out. It's hard because it's quite dark in the reflection. I can't tell. That's really, I'm really impressed with that. I think it's, yeah, it was perfect. It actually looks even better. I think it's just it's a bit darker in person than it is on a wrapper, but I think that's actually better. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited. So let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Okay, let's give this Blue Riband Dark a taste. Yeah, very excited about this one. Looks beautiful. Yeah, look at that. It's a really nice. Just looks just like it does on the packet. So yeah, very excited. So let's do it. Only what did it say? 92 calories per bar as well. So got half of one here. Let's give it a go. It's really nice. It's I say the wafer's like I haven't really picked up on it before, but the wafer's kind of chocolate, isn't it? As well, you know, it's I say it's like dark chocolate wafer as well, or at least something you know, it's dark. It's not like the light colour that you usually get. Wow. It's not rich like a dark chocolate. It's more like has a bit of a bourbon cream taste to it, to be honest with you. In the centre, I think that's kind of what's in between the things, basically the wafer, possibly. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that gives you that taste, but a bit of a dark chocolate tint on it. It's maybe slides it a bit away from being quite dark chocolatey, but then maybe it does sort of cream it up a bit. So might be a good idea, that. Maybe it's been too rich, too dark chocolatey. It's really interesting. I'm really fan of these. I think they're, I'll say they are dark chocolate like, you know what I mean? They're not sort of, you know, they are, you know, if you're not a massive fan of dark chocolate, you probably will struggle with these still. But I would say there's definitely space there for someone who isn't to try them out because of that sort of creamy centre that there is. I'm trying to see if I can kind of peel away some of the wafer maybe. A bit hard to do because it's quite thin, this cream. If I peel away the top there, you can kind of see it on top of the wafer a bit, can't you? And it's kind of like a bourbon cream looking thing. Yeah. No, it's very and crunchy as well. There's lots of wafer in there, you know. You saw how many layers. 4 layers of wafer there. But yeah, I think that's what you'd expect, and I think that's really good. It's really nice. It's I'm saying that's a really rich dark chocolate, but it's lovely. It's just lovely. It's got a really nice balance to it, as I say, with that cream centre. I said the dark chocolate wafer as well, and the dark chocolate on the outside. It's just really well balanced. It's really nice and lovely crunch, as I say. Yeah, really nice. No, really happy with this. Yeah, I could eat a lot of these. You could probably use them as a straw as well. Let's give it a go, shall we? And some bars like Kit Kat Chunkies, penguins, I think. Tim Tams, you've had those, the sort of Australian penguin. And probably these ones as well. If you bite both ends off, can be a bit messy. And yet your preferably warm beverage, a coffee in this case. If you give it a, let's see. It's working. Yeah. You can see how it's kind of collapsed a bit, but yeah, it's yeah, it works perfectly. It works as a straw, so you can get all the coffee through. Now there'll be sort of coffee flavoured throughout it. And see how uncrunchy it is now. Yeah. An interesting thing to try. It does melt all the of the wafer throughout. It makes it all go quite soggy, really. But it's definitely interesting, you know. Chocolate everywhere now. But yeah, these things are a real success. I really like them. Just really nice and crunchy, unless you do that. And really dark, I say dark chocolatey, but also with the smoothness of that cream centre in between all the wafer layers. I couldn't say it then. You know, just sort of tones it down a bit and gives it a bit of an extra sort of creamy, quite less intense dark chocolate taste, which I think is what you want really from this. I think because you know it's probably still aimed at children in a way, kids, you know, for the lunchboxes and things. Although I have to say it's probably, well, I don't know. I don't think it really is actually. It does look sort of aimed at adults a bit really, but yeah, and obviously with the Queen symbol thing being quite prominent on it. So maybe not. I'm not sure. But the gist of it is, yeah, it's not massively dark. It's dark enough with all the wafer and the chocolate, but as I say, that cream just gives it that little bit of a sweet, creamy taste. You know. It looks really nice. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I think you know, I think it's just you know, it's not one of those where it's going to, you know, as I say, going to, you know, revolutionise your life or whatever. But I think it's definitely a 5 out of 5. Yeah, I really like it. Just lovely take on Blue Ribbon, and I think some of these alternative Blue Ribbons, they just nail it really. I don't know, it's just so nice. I say that wafer centre and those dark chocolate surroundings, and then the dark chocolate wafer even, and then sort of dark chocolate surroundings in the chocolate around it, and then of course the sort of like the cream centre, which is a bit like a dark chocolate bourbon cream almost. So it seems a bit darker anyway, unless it's just because of the other tastes going on that make it taste that way. But yeah, really nice, really enjoyed it. Definitely a 5 out of 5. Highly recommended. Yeah, and I think you don't have to. I think you might struggle. You might not love it if you like dark chocolate, but I think you'll definitely like it, and it's worth tasting if you don't like dark chocolate, because it's not. It's a different take on it, as I say, and very tasty. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that review. Let me know what you think if you had these, or if you like dark chocolate, or yeah, anything you like. Really, it's always great to hear from you. Leave a comment or free. Subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Follow me on Instagram, Patreon if you can, YouTube member program also if you're able to do so. Yeah, Twitter also if you can as well. Things like this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye.